Welcome in, volleyball fans. We're back again for our third match here on this first round Saturday in Powell County. You are looking live at the William T. Orm Court here at Powell County High School. I'm Stephen Bolin. I have with me the one and only, the legendary, the man who's been all through this crowd already today signing autographs, Doug Elam. And we also have Matt Hudson, who's becoming legendary. He's signing autographs later, I think, Doug. So
every day of my underwhelming athletic career was spent here at Powell County. So I have that going for me. I'm kind of like Barry Sanders from the line. At least I stayed with one team the whole time.
The entire career.
Even if I was no good, I was right here.
Well, we just heard about your adventures in the at the bookstore, having to replace your textbook. So that's a great thing. That's a great thing. But yeah, we just saw two great matches already. One this morning, one right afternoon there at 1 o'clock. And Not Central, certainly the favorite, we think, had moved on. And Letcher Central just defeated Powell County. They've moved on to the next round. They will play on Monday night. The winner of this match will get Knott County. So congratulations, you won. Now take on Knott County.
Now take on the number one team in the region with the 600 RPI. You know, and if you're a fan of seeding and drawing tournaments and stuff like that, you're going to hate this morning because we've had a winner lose and a loser win. So but that's the way it works.
And we said this morning, it's been a Central High School morning so far, and you'll have it through the day. This is as Matt pointed out earlier, this is our only county match that we have, Estill County versus Letcher County. Everything else has a Central school involved in it.
And that's just the march of progress, producer Matt, right?
Yep.
I mean, you can't help it. They're building big roads. It's easier to get all these kids into one school. And so especially in this part of the state, the Central school is all the rage.
As numbers drop and population change, that all happens. But, you know, we're here to play some volleyball. We're finishing up our warm-ups. We've got about 2 minutes left here to go as Leslie County is on the floor taking their warm-up serves. Estill has already had theirs, and they've served and gone to the bench getting ready for this next match. We want to say we appreciate you being here. We're going to take a quick break and let Matt pay a few bills if you want to, and we'll be right back to watch this third match here, and we inch toward that Monday as we start the second round. But we've got to finish today first. So here's Matt. Give us a couple commercials here for a break. We'll be right back.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
And we're back here at Powell County. The introductions are complete, and we are about ready to kick off this match between the District 54 champs, Leslie County, coming in at 18-14, and the runners-up out of the 56, the Estill County Engineers. Doug, I think you've got the lineups for us.
All right, for the 56th District runner-up, Estill County Lady Engineers, fit number 15, Ellie Webb's going to be setting. Marlo Puckett and Haley Richardson are going to be your outside hitters. Number 11, Sydney Riddle, and number 1, Ellie Burke are your middles. We've got Briley Brenniger is going to be playing some right side. Taryn Bell is out for this game. Senior Taryn Bell, number 25, is out for this game. And Lacey Puckett's still your libero over on the Leslie County side. We've got setters Kaylee Lewis and Sarah Osborne. They play a 6-2. Got Jalen Johnson and Royce Osborne hitting outside. Your middles are Lauren Osborne and Kylie Combs. Liberos, Autumn Roberts. And let's get playing some volleyball.
Ellie Webb back to serve for Estill. And almost drops that one in. A push from Leslie County. Blocked at the net, still playing. Mike Melton, the R1 official on the stand, looking on. And that ball is sailed over. Nice hit there by Ellison Burke. And that's going to be long by Royce Osborne. We'll call her name a lot.
And that's how you want to lose the first point. Hitting the ball long. It's going to take a little while to get in the groove, but you got to be aggressive. Got to be active.
Back for Estill is Webb. She put the ball in play. Played up.
Beautiful back set.
Played. Nice job there trying to get a hand on that ball, but Estill unable to return it.
Beautiful back set right there by Osborne. The whole Estill County's whole team going to the right side, and she catches them and back sets to the outside and gets the point.
Doug, I'm old enough to remember when that was just something you could dream of. We didn't play that in the 14th region.
Nobody knew about a back set.
No. And just played up and over. Free ball to Leslie. And a little miscommunication there. And that's going to be a hard push back. Saved by Puckett. And Estill. Richardson plays it over. And Osborne. And Estill down for the kill. Unable to play that ball in the back for Leslie County. Number 17, Kaylee Lewis, the senior. She got a hand on it, but couldn't control it. Richardson back for Estill. Oh, nice pancake in that back row. You don't see a lot of those. Played outside to Osborne. She just chooses to play it in. Oh, the joust. And Osborne wins that one.
Osborne was on top of that joust from the get-go. Already seeing Estill County's strength here, Steve. They're quick. They get to balls that you normally wouldn't get to. We've seen 2 push shots to the corners they ran down. The pancake right there. But in the joust, Osborne too much for him.
Ball is put in play. Going to go outside to Puckett. And she blocked at the net and down.
Boy, net presence already playing a big factor for Leslie. I talked to Coach Brian Hubbard. Brian Hubbard, yeah. And that's what he said. He said he wanted to be up on the net, and it's already paying dividends for the lady.
Kylie Combs there with that. Up for Marlo Puckett. She pushes the ball across. And they're going to call 2 on that one for sure. Yeah, a little bit of ball handling issues there, but these new rules open that up a little bit, Doug, from what we were used to playing.
Well, and I think most referees are looking at that. If it's a set, it's one thing, but when you're trying to push the ball over, you need to be a little cleaner.
Yeah, they use the word egregious. It has to be an egregious mistake. What does that mean? So
I've done a lot of egregious things, Steve. Unfortunately, I know.
Welcome to the world. But, there's some blood that cleans all that up.
Thank
that's
God
a good
for
thing.
grace.
Yep.
Let's go to church, folks.
Yep, there we go. Back to serve for Estill County. Ellison Burke. She is a freshman for Estill. Outside. And blocked at the net by Estill. Estill doesn't come into this match with a lot of blocks, but you see it there. Already mishandled that ball.
And you talked about Ellie Burke, the freshman, has moved into the primary setter role for Coach Zerhusen and actually has come on all year, probably the most improved player on Estill County's squad.
Well, you want them to be peaking right now.
Yeah,
it's
man.
exactly when you want them to be hitting their full stride. Begley.
Well, I thought that was a fantastic serve till I realized it was wide to the right because she was going for that line. Looked like she had it, but she just
I thought it was going to hook right in there and drop in. Back to serve for Estill is number 9, and we don't have her on our roster. Played over. That's going to be long out the back. Ellie Webb, the freshman.
That's Briley Brenniger. That is
Brenniger is number 9.
Brenniger is in the right side for the injured Taryn Bell. So
okay.
Getting a lot more playing time than she's used to. So get her on your list, Steve. You're going to see her some more.
Wearing the number 9. She's an 8th grader, by the way.
Briley Brenniger, yep.
And that one's out the side. Point to Leslie. Leslie, of course, is the home team on the scoreboard. They're up by 1, 6-5 here early in this third match. Overpass. I'm not sure they made contact with that ball. I think he got the net, but it still counts as a point.
No, but they were there.
Yeah, had it come just a little bit farther.
Coach Hubbard wants them all over that, and they were there. So
Sarah Osborne back for Leslie as she puts the ball in. Nice dig there by Puckett.
Oh, big time swing.
Off the hands of Sarah Osborne.
Big time swing by Marlo Puckett. And these the Lady Engineers have got to get her going. The more clear shots at the net Marlo Puckett gets, the better this team's going to be able to play.
Puckett comes into this match leading this team. She serves into the net. Yeah, Puckett has 344 kills on the season so far.
That's a good number.
And she's leading in aces, too. 93 aces for the year. That's a pretty good start.
And now 1 service error, so the reversed announcer jinx.
We won't mention that one. We won't mention that one.
Good pass right there.
And a nice, easy touch there. Played up. Going to be played to that back corner. Soft push. And Osborne with a smart play. Just a simple little tap over those 2 blockers and down. Point to Leslie. Doesn't have to be hard, just has to be where nobody's standing. Johnson with the serve, and Mason with the pass.
Listen, give Johnson the point there. That serve was nasty.
Timeout, Estill County, timeout. Coach Zerhusen wants us to talk about this. She's seeing something she doesn't like, so we're going to take one with him. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Stanton as we continue with this third match of our first round of the 14th Regional Tournament. Estill County just called a timeout. We're about to come out of that timeout as we go back to live play here in just a second. Coach is wanting to make a few adjustments. Leslie County on a little bit of a run, and she wanted to slow things down. Johnson with a tremendous serve right there before that timeout, and she serves again, back row. Going to be outside to Richardson. Richardson plays it over. And Royce Osborne with another simple little tip. No power. She has that ability, but the power, Matt, it just wasn't there. She just tapped it over. Doesn't matter. It all goes on the scoreboard the same.
And she's coming from that outside like the big kid's coming, and she's just off-speeding it and catching the engineers out of position.
That's what you want. Johnson again with a serve, and that's an ace.
Well, it's another go-time ace there by the Leslie County Eagles.
Absolutely. Beautiful one, too. Just perfectly controlled right into that spot. Forced that young player, Breeley Brenniger, the 8th grader, to come forward, and she just wasn't able to get that one. Johnson, Jalen Johnson back again. She goes to Puckett. Outside to Richardson. And they're going to call net. On number 24 for Leslie County, that point goes to Estill. That will slow that Leslie County charge. That's giving them a 5-point lead here. Back to serve for Estill is Puckett. And they're going to call net on number 1, Ellison Burke. Point to Leslie County. Six-point lead now for Leslie County. Back to serve is Leslie County's libero, Autumn Roberts, a senior. Coach Hubbard called the play. Going to be a toss over there. Goes outside to Osborne, and she is long if they don't call a touch, and they do not. Point to Estill County.
You remember me saying that that's a good way to lose a point, though? When you get a hitter that's moving forward, being aggressive, and misses just a little long, that's okay. Leslie doing exactly what their coach wants them to do.
He is aggressive, that's for sure. A nice little short serve from Estill. That's going to be a free ball over the net. And a miscommunication there as number 30 comes out of the back row. That's Jasmine Sebastian, the sophomore.
So Sebastian was thinking set, and Burke was thinking swing.
Exactly. Back for Leslie County to serve is Kaylee Lewis. Lewis is a sophomore, so we'll call that name many more times before she's out of here in 2 years. Outside to Richardson, and it's down off of number 8 for Leslie County.
Well, and Richardson was all over that set. That was good communication right there. She saw it coming, was ready for it, and was able to put it down off the block.
14-9. And a pass into the referee stand. Point to Estill. Estill County's Haley Richardson, the senior, been at this service line hundreds of times, I'm sure. Puts one in play. Played in the middle to Holmes. And pushed over.
Cole with a good set and coming back at another good set there for Puckett.
Marlowe Puckett off the block. Combs unable to control that one out of bounds. Point to Estill on a little bit of a run here.
You can see, Steve, why Puckett leads this team in kills. She does such a good job of getting in transition, keeping that set in front of her. A fantastic job there with Marlowe Puckett.
I always say watch their footwork. If they're able to back up and reset, be ready to go when the ball gets there, they're going to be on the floor. No matter what team it is. Up again to Puckett, off the block and out. Combs has got to get outside of Puckett and set that block in. That's 2 times off that right hand and out of bounds. Richardson to serve again for Estill. She's got him back within 2 here. That's going to be an overpass.
Set. Oh my. And gets him, yeah.
Going to be in the net. Charge on Combs.
And again, Marlowe Puckett right there, ready for the joust to draw Combs further in than she wanted to be.
Richardson puts the ball in play. Played up to Combs. And that's going to be off the hands.
That's Maddie Cole. That's the little switcheroo there. Ellie Webb was setting for a while. Now we've got Maddie Cole. She's wearing number 30 tonight. She's back in there setting.
Up to serve is Royce Osborne in the net.
I'm sure we'll see the freshman Ellie Webb back in. I think she's just out for defensive purposes.
Yeah, Royce Osborne, that's unusual, hitting the ball in the net. She has 97 aces on the year. Pretty consistent server. And that played up. That play was saved. And the set. And off the tip. Still alive. Going to be a little push. Outside to Marlowe Puckett, who plays it back row. Up to 27.
Let's see if Puckett gets this one back here. She does get the pass and go and makes them pay for it.
And that's going to be down for the kill.
That's the key, Steve. We said early that if they could get Marlowe Puckett going, and so far in the second half of this set, she's made all the difference. Is the Engineers back in this 15-15.
That's right. Tie game. It looked like Leslie was going to run away, but now we're tied. Up for Combs. And unable to play that one. Point goes to Leslie County. Tatum Begley in for Leslie County to serve. Begley is a sophomore, as most of this team is. Nice little tap by the setter.
And Maddie Cole that time had her back to the net, and the pass was a little deep. She wasn't going to be able to get it to the outside, so wisely, just a little redirection. You thought it was going one way, now it's going a different way.
Just enough. That's all that matters.
Oh, and I like this play here, but the set was too far away from the net. They might get away with it.
Puckett saves it, and they can't get it over.
Yeah, the middle was wide open right there. She just didn't get a setter close enough to the net, but they still were able to get the point.
Well, she had been able to pull that Estill defense over there on that side, so it was wide, completely open there. Sarah Osborne, the junior for Leslie, comes in to serve. She puts the ball in play. A little short serve. Going to be played over by Marlowe Puckett. Soft, little easy. And Johnson is blocked. We'll go over to Napier on that one. Up for Marlowe. Tight, super tight on Marlowe.
Cole with the touch set.
And Johnson goes long out the back. Point goes to Estill.
Johnson had a head of steam on that first swing, and Maddie Cole was there to say, forget about it. That was shut that down.
Marlowe Puckett back to serve for Estill. Tied up. Oh, a net tape roll there.
Where's Brendan? That's Brendan's favorite play is the serve off the net.
Yeah, we got him convinced that we practiced that in practice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Coaches call that.
Marlowe Puckett back. I wish you could. That would be effective, but played up by the eighth grader. Sorry. Off the block.
And that is down. Yeah, that ball. Give Richardson the kill there. That's obviously they got a couple hands on it, but that ball was never in play.
19-17. The 56th district runners
Give
up.
Richardson
ahead.
the Appalachian wireless kill.
There you go. Absolutely.
After Matty Cole's go time block. Okay, I'm getting it.
We're caught up now. Nice little up ball there by Cole. And Marlo Puckett plays it over. Set in the middle. Laid up. Outside to Richardson.
Well,
He
she
goes down
finds
the
that
line.
well. Yeah.
Yep. And Johnson plays it over. Puckett on
Lacey
the ground to
Puckett
play it
working
up.
hard.
Nice little tap. They're going to call ball hand. Oh, they're going to call net.
I think Johnson was in the net. I think it was Johnson.
27.
Nope, Lauren Osborne.
Timeout, Leslie County. Coach Hubbard says, come here, let's talk. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, Bluegrass Sports Nation, after this message.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Welcome back to Bluegrass Sports Nation. Glad to have you back here in Stanton. Trying to get the Doug Elam voice over here.
Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There we go. There we go. Timeout by Leslie County. We're coming out of that timeout as Estill County's been on a little bit of a run, Doug. They're leading 3 here.
So far, kudos to these coaches in the first set. I know we don't say that very often, but adjustments. Leslie was running away with this thing. Coach Verhusen gets her Estill County Lady Engineers to make the adjustments they need, and now they've got the 3-point lead.
Nice serve there off the hands of Marlo Puckett. We go outside.
Got her on her heels.
Napier. And Puckett out of the back row.
Big
down
time.
for the kill. Nice play.
Big time back row swing by Marlo Puckett. Doing it from everywhere on the floor.
You couldn't place that ball any better than in that back corner. 21 points for the Engineers of Estill County with Puckett on the line again. Nice top spin on that serve. And they're going to try and pay it back.
Won't get down.
Good hustle there by Matty Cole. Going to go outside. Napier up and blocked.
Cole was there. She was on top of that ball. But you know what?
Lauren Osborne.
So was Lauren Osborne.
She was waiting on her there.
And Lauren Osborne gets the go time block.
There we go. There we go. Back to serve for Leslie County is Jalen Johnson. She's been very active in this game so far. She put that into Marlo Puckett. Up by Cole and Richardson into the net.
Nothing but net. Not a good thing.
Not in this sport. Johnson back again to serve as she pulls them to within 2 points. Leslie within 2. Johnson puts it in.
Oh.
That's a rough one right there.
Coach Hubbard will not love that service here.
Yeah.
First set. That's the only thing we can say good about that is it happened in the first set. Lacey Puckett back to serve.
A little bit of a run, a little momentum, and into the net. Puckett to serve. Rivero handles that one. We're going to go outside to Osborne, who plays it over. Up for Richardson. Almost in the net, but she saved that. Osborne will play it back over. Up from, and the libero plays it over. Cole. Oh, mishandled in the back row, and it's going to be a free ball blocked at the net. Cole up to Richardson, and she's in.
Haley Richardson.
Wow.
With the Appalachian wireless kill.
Great
Is
shot.
it kill or kill shot?
It's kill.
Yeah.
We can't do kill shots.
I'm not sure.
Somebody call the FCC. The Appalachian wireless kill by Haley Richardson right there.
Back is Puckett, Lacey Puckett to serve again. 2 points away from taking this first set. Leslie County up to Osborne, Lauren Osborne.
Cole's going to push that one over.
Going to go outside to Royce Osborne.
Royce Osborne with the Appalachian wireless kill. I can do this.
There we go.
Like this.
Doug's new favorite pastime is
Voiceover work. Autumn Roberts, the senior, back for Leslie County to serve. They're trailing by 3.
Oh, the libero just
goes
misses.
out of bounds with the ball. That's going to give us
saw what she was trying to do. I saw what she was trying to do there, Steve. Just didn't work out.
Yep. A little too strong. Nice idea. And the set can come outside to Royce Osborne, who pushes it over to Marlo Puckett. Pull up and into the net.
Into the net was Ellie
Burke. 3 points.
This is doable. This is doable for the Lady Eagles.
Senior Kaylee Lewis in to serve for the Eagles.
That's who you want. You want your senior serving.
Consistent, put the ball in and play ball. She goes to Puckett, and Puckett will play it up to Burke.
Shot.
Outside, Royce Osborne, but they're able to pick it up. Over to Richardson. Estill's got to get a down ball here. That's going to be a push in. Up and
didn't get the angle on that.
Back row for Puckett, and she plays it in. And it's going to be a dead ball.
It's going to be a kill, yeah. So credit Marlo Puckett with the Appalachian Wireless kill to win the set.
Yeah. Estill County takes the first set from Leslie, 25-21. We'll be right back after this message.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Welcome back. We're here in Powell County. The first set is wrapped up, and Estill County, out of the 56th district, claimed that first one 25-21. And we saw a lot of switches, a lot of changes, a lot of really difficult coach work there, Doug.
Well, and the best set that we've seen so far, probably most competitive set that we've seen so far today, with the Leslie going on the early run and Estill making the adjustment and coming back, being more aggressive, and pushed Coach Hubbard's group back a little bit. I'm sure in the huddle between the sets, Coach Hubbard is telling his girls, get back on your toes, back to the volleyball we were playing when we started that first set, and we'll be just fine.
And, that's how Leslie County got here, from coming from behind. They had to come back to win that district over there. And the serve is in. As Cole will go to the back row, and Marlo Puckett right off the bat. And that's going to be a ball handling error. That ball comes out with a little bit of rotation she didn't intend there, Doug.
And later on, Steve, we'll talk about some of the regional games that Leslie County has put on impressive comebacks. I've seen several. This group known for never being out of a game.
Maddie Cole puts the ball in play. Played up to Sarah Osborne, who puts it over the net. Maddie Cole puts it outside to Richardson, and she's long.
Just
no
misses.
touch at the net. Oh, yes.
Want to get a touch?
He called a touch, yep. Mike Melton called a touch, the R1.
And now we've got to hold up because Leslie.
Oh, wait.
Now I'm confused.
Okay. He did call a touch.
He did call a touch, and nobody's protesting, so we're gonna let it roll.
All right. We didn't see a touch either, I guess. So here we go. Out to Johnson. And she pushes that ball over. Nice job, but unable to play. Two engineers got their hands on that ball, but unable to control it enough to get it back into play. Leslie County with a 1-point lead here early in the second set.
Oh, nice serve.
Yeah, nice serve. We always told our girl flat, hard, and target.
Well, Osborne, and so many players now in the 14th region, Steve, use the jump serve. It was fairly novel when we started coaching.
Right.
And now the players getting their timing down, and Osborne using it effectively 2 in a row.
Roll that one
2
over
in a row. 2 go time aces in a row for Royce Osborne.
Yeah, a lot of times I think girls go to that jump serve too soon. They're not quite ready developmental-wise. They want to be like everybody else. So,
but if you're a hitter, why not?
Same motion.
It's the same, yeah. It's an approach and a swing.
Off
and
the hands of Marlo Puckett and
3
Richardson.
straight go-time aces for Royce Osborne.
She has been an impact player all year long for this Leslie County team. 206 kills coming into this match. She's averaging about 2.2.
And she's been back there a while. She's a junior. She knows what she's doing.
She's been here before. Leslie County's been, Holmes. Seeing that birthday ball, but the candles got her that time.
Needed to step back on it. She needed to take a step back on that one and get it in front of her. She didn't.
Yeah, but it's hard when you're there at the net. It's very difficult sometimes to do that. And we're going to go outside to Combs, who pushes that ball over. Puckett up. Cole with the set, and Marlo Puckett. Perfect placement on that shot, Doug.
And, Steve, that's 2 straight points that Leslie's not been in system. So, Coach Hubbard's up on the line, getting to him.
Nice cross court there for Marlo Puckett. She's done that all year long. She has that ability to put the ball down. Hits the ball hard and can control it.
Leslie's going to need a good pass right here to get back in system.
Marlo, of course, a senior. We've seen her for many years here. Combs up for Leslie. Off the block and down.
They got what they were looking for there on the right side. That's and just hit through the double block. Sometimes you just hit it harder. See those hands up there? Just swing a little harder.
Hands were straight up, not pressing that ball forward. That ball is pressed forward. It's down on the Leslie County side for a point. Nice block.
That's a good point.
Just a little bit of form. Back to serve. As they're wiping something off the floor here, they're back to serve now. Little arrow for Leslie. Autumn Roberts.
Right up the line. Good serve.
And down.
Yeah. Well, Roberts earned that point for her team with that serve right up the line. Maddie Cole out of position and get the overpass.
Roberts will go back again to serve, the senior. She's been at this a while now. She puts the ball in play. Puckett will play it up. Set by Cole and Marlo Puckett, and the block out of bounds. Point to Estill.
Knew the block was there, tooled it. tooled the block. That's what that's called, ladies and gentlemen. When you know the block is there and you angle it so that they'll block it out of bounds or back into the net, that's tooling the block.
All she said was so. And she hit it off the block out of bounds. What do you expect me to do? That's what she said. And she showed what she could do. Back to serve is Burke. Set outside. And just a tap over there.
Yeah, that ball's got to be hit.
And this regional tournament, we've said it earlier today, off the block and
you
down.
see the difference, yeah.
In this regional tournament, you have got to hit the ball. You cannot come here and play finesse. You can do for a while, but you can't do it permanently. You have to set yourself by hitting the ball hard.
And the junior, Sarah Osborne, there coming up the right side, didn't even get a whole lot on that, but a swing is so much more effective than that little push.
Sarah Osborne will go back to serve. And that's going to be
set a little tight. Set that one a little tight, and Lauren Osborne made them pay for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Timeout, Estill County. Coach McKeely says, let's talk. We'll hear from a couple of our sponsors. We want to thank all of our sponsors for Bluegrass Sports Nation. They help bring this to you, so we'll bring you a few words from them.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Welcome back. We're back here live in Stanton, Kentucky. As we come out of the timeout, Estill County wanted to talk that one over. Leslie County on a little bit of a run here on the serving of Sarah Osborne, 33 from Leslie County.
Well, and this is the way Leslie started the first set, Steve, so it's going to be important for them to keep the pedal on, or their foot on the gas, and not let this Estill bunch get back in like they did last set.
Ball handling has been an issue the last couple of plays here for Estill. I don't know if there's a little bit of confusion or what's going on there, but it's almost like they're not sure who's going to receive that ball when it gets over there. Sarah Osborne, once again, back on the line. All played up by Renninger, Marlo Puckett, and a miscommunication as just a little tip drops right in the middle of what, 5 of those Estill County engineers?
Yeah, and they got exactly what they wanted with Thomas coming in on the set, and she just, or Marlo Thomas, the actress.
Yeah.
With Puckett coming in on the set, and she just didn't do what she wanted to do with it. So they're playing timid. The lady engineers look like they're on their heels trying not to lose after taking the first set.
That's an unusual stack here, too, leaving that side completely open with a 8th grader on the outside to cover the most territory. They're going to go right back to her. They're going to make her pay for it. And another.
Somebody call Lauren Osborne off of that overpass. That's let them go ahead, get back, get in transition and get set.
She knows it too. She's shaking her head, smiling. She knows. And outside.
In the middle.
And a hard hit out the side, to the side, unable to be controlled there by Briley Brimger.
And that seems to be Leslie County's strongest weapon right now is the middle swing. Obviously, Osborne had some success on the outside, but the middle really working for them right now.
Johnson to Puckett, outside to Marlo Puckett, and she goes long. No touch. Point to Leslie County. Leslie County's Johnson back to serve. Jalen Johnson, and just touched by Richardson and out.
And Coach McKeely's not going to be happy with that one. She's She'd just as soon go ahead and let that one go and see if it's out of bounds than chicken wing it.
One little step over, and you've got that one covered.
She's talking to her. But Richardson's been here before. She's a senior. She knows what she's doing. She'll get it worked out.
Johnson goes right back. Sometimes the same spot. It's almost like a pay lake. Throw that bait and bobber back in the same spot. Catch another fish. She hits back to the same spot. Johnson goes cross court this time. Back to the 8th grader. Marlo Puckett. Outside, Royce Osborne is blocked at the net.
Twice.
Does that count as 2 blocks? That's getting out the back.
Everybody gets a block there.
It rolled over for sure.
That touched 4 hands before it got back over.
And that'll put Marlo Puckett back for Estill County.
Which right now might be exactly what they need. Get the senior back there, see if she can get something going. And she
gets a touch. Yeah.
All right, good. Little charities never is always appreciated.
Right. Like picking up candy at a parade. She'll take it. Puckett to serve again. That's going to be up at the net and blocked.
Oh, nice job right there by Sydney Riddle. She was all over that and really, honestly, wasn't an overpass, but she saw the tip coming and just erased it.
Right. She was there waiting on it, and she was already set up. And they're going to call that out. Out the back by Marlo Puckett. Leslie County up by 9.
Well, and Estill got 3 there. So if they can cut them off here, get another quick side out and get 3 again, they can edge their way back into this set.
Build. Back is Tatum Begley to serve for Leslie. That ball's up and over by Richardson.
Richardson worked that set to get that Appalachian wireless kill. She came all the way around that set, Steve, to push that down the left side. Fantastic job by Haley Richardson there.
Nice job.
Or Haley Richardson, I apologize.
She's a senior. And Puckett
and
goes
a long
long.
serve again. So service errors starting to really plague the Estill County Lady Engineers. They got the side out they wanted, but they turn around and give it right back.
Leslie County up by 9 here in this second set. Back for Leslie County is Kaylee Lewis. She put the ball in play. Puckett will play it up. And into the net by Richardson.
I really thought, Steve, that Cole was going to go back to Marlo Puckett in the back row with that, and instead she tried to go over her shoulder to Richardson, and I'm not sure that she had a good angle on that.
Yeah, I think she overextended that set. She just had a weird turn of the body there to try to get it where she was going. Marlo Puckett.
Now, there's a fantastic job right there. So as soon as we call out Matty Coach, she says, okay, watch this, guys.
I can show you.
And puts it on a dime off the hands and over the shoulders. So good job there.
Combs was there for Leslie, but she's unable to control it, and it spins off. Now Maddie's going to show us service. There you go. She serves in. And Osborne
under it the whole way. Yeah, she had her timing off the whole way there. Missed a step.
Almost like she was running a circle route or something.
I think she was excited.
An extra step.
I think she was ready to put that ball down and just didn't get it where she wanted it.
Cole.
And now the Lady Engineers are on a run. This is what they needed, Steve. If they can keep it, stay aggressive here and keep rolling. Remember, Estill County has the 1-0 set lead, so
they've got a little bit of a cushion, but in the regional tournament, you can't do much. And she puts it in. That's going to be mishandled by Jenna Southmore from Leslie County, a sophomore. She puts that ball out the side. 1 more point on the Estill County side. Cole on a service run here. We can say it now since she's not ready to serve.
Right. Oh, and a nice set. The double block. The double block by Combs and Sizemore, and there was absolutely nowhere for Richardson, or was that for Richardson to go with that ball.
You notice they pressed that ball forward and it fell straight down. And we have a
timeout
referee
on the floor. Timeout on the floor. There is a drip, allegedly. We don't know this to be true.
There. Christy Combs, the
Referee
assigning
appointer,
referee.
yeah, the signer, yeah, I guess that's the.
And we've got Powell County right on the spot with the towel, cleaning up the drip from the air conditioner.
So,
And
athletic director Doug Brewer with the assist from Christy Combs, and we're playing ball again.
Yep. As Osborne served the ball into Puckett, and Richardson will just play that ball over. Combs with the swing, and Puckett from the back row goes down
And
the point.
A great swing by Marlo Puckett there. Lacey Puckett, really, Steve, needed to do a better job on the serve receive, getting that ball to her setter, but was able to reset and got a second chance at it and made the most of it.
But you're seeing Cole's range. She's able to go and get that, do something with it.
Right.
That's a good setter.
Gets a better pass that time.
And Puckett will throw that ball down with the left hand.
Puckett is working. That's double-digit Appalachian Wireless kills already for her, I think. That might have been her 10th of the night so far.
That's what Estill County has to have if they're going to keep this run going that they had with that first victory. And that ball's going to be played outside to Johnson. She just plays it over.
Oh, nice job by Lacey Puckett getting under that one.
Yeah, and thrown over by Burke. Johnson
get another chance.
off the hands of Puckett.
And Johnson said, give me one more look. Give me one more chance. Good in-system swing right there. Leslie County playing good volleyball. The lead's just 6. It was 10.
A little bit by a little bit, but Leslie has jumped up to 21 now.
Even with that Appalachian Wireless kill, the Lady Eagles only with a 6-point lead.
Roberts to serve this ball in. Barely. That would have been on the line. And it's going to be played out
now, yeah.
22-15, 7-point lead here for Leslie County in this second set.
It's now or never for a side out for these Lady Engineers. If they're going to get this second set, they've got to cut this service run off before it gets started.
Roberts back for Leslie. She serves. Nice little looper in. That's Puckett cannot get that ball up. And that's going to take us to a timeout by Estill County. Coach McKeely says, timeout. We're going to take this one with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back. We are back again after an Estill County timeout. And we're looking at the last of this second set to wrap up here. Leslie County is leading 23-15 as Mike Melton on the stand blows the whistle to restart play. Puckett will play that one back over. Sort of a pinball match there and they're going to call nets on number 1, Burke. That's going to take Leslie County to set point.
And they're going to even this matchup one set apiece if Autumn Roberts can hit Autumn. Thank you, sir. If Autumn Roberts can put this in play.
Ball up by Burke outside to Marlo Puckett. Hard swing, but Leslie plays it over to Johnson, who just floats that one across. Outside to Marlo Puckett and off the hands of Roberts. Stave off that set point here.
And Steve, you've coached different kinds of hitters, different styles of hitters. Obviously, Marlo Puckett likes to overpower the block. She likes to hit through things. And you love to see that level of aggression on a player.
You're not seeing a lot of, wrist rotation for her to place that ball in certain spots. It's just power right now.
Just power through it.
And that's going to be Played over and still alive as Osborne over to Puckett, who pops that one over. Outside to Johnson, who swings, and that's out.
And unfortunately, for a power hitter like that, if they can't get in a rhythm, and we've kind of seen that with Marlo Puckett, when she's rolling, they can't stop her. But if she doesn't get in that rhythm, they can't really get anything going. And Estill dug a big hole.
We saw that last year with the regional champs, Wolf County. When Johnson got on a swing, you can forget it. It's over. And that's going to be point to Estill.
And again, Marlo Puckett doing it that time with the misdirection and the placement shot. But she's in that rhythm. She's up on the net. Unfortunately, big hole to climb out of right here.
Ball is up. And Lauren Osborne puts it over. Marlo Puckett.
Off the block.
Oh, they're going to call that
context. There was definite.
Oh, okay.
There was not. There was definite contact. I don't.
I'm saying it hit the net.
Yeah. I don't think.
All right. All right. That one is going to go to Leslie County, 25-18. Second set goes to Leslie County. And both teams sort of standing on either side of the net, not sure that match is over.
Still interesting point there. It did, for all intents and purposes, from here, Steve, it looked like it was blocked and went out of bounds. Referee Mike Melton saw something different or didn't see what we saw at either rate.
Yep, but he's the one getting paid to make that call.
And credit the Estill County Lady Engineers. They knew they should have been in that set. They were down 7. They shrugged it off. They're already over there huddling up. Now, I think it took the Lady Eagles more off guard than anything. They were like, really? Okay. We'll take that.
Maybe they want to play one more point just to make sure, get it verified.
What was that picking candy up at a parade thing? They said, we'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take that. All right, so we'll take a quick break. We've got to hear from a few of our sponsors. And make sure if you stop by any of these businesses that support Bluegrass Sports Nation, that bring you these free broadcasts so that you can enjoy volleyball from around the region, make sure you tell them thank you. Just stop in. Matthew, let's hear from a couple of those folks.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome back to Bluegrass Sports Nation. Let's give a shout out to some of our sponsors as we start what should be an exciting third set. Appalachian Wireless, Go Time, Family Pharmacy, People's Bank of Hazard, Kentucky Farm Bureau, and Derek Bowling. ARH, Buckhorn Children and Family Services, Jackson Electric, and Double Quick, bringing you all the action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Steve?
Yep, we just saw Estill County grab that first point on a service error.
So a tale of two sets there. Estill takes the first one running away. Leslie in command the second set the whole time.
Leslie County, Osborne goes into the net. But, yeah, what we saw in that second set was Estill got away from that aggressive, hard-hitting down balls, working on those kind of things. I think they let 5 or 6 balls just drop in between them from miscommunication. So they've got to touch all that up and get that rolling. And it appears they have here as they jump out to a 3-0 lead here to start this third set.
Well, in one bright spot for Coach McKeely, she can tell her kids there was a 6-point run there where they had control. They were just too far down to catch up.
Yep, absolutely. And that's going to be an ace.
Maddie Cole doing it from the service line, spinning the ball.
4-0. 4-0.
Not an overpowering serve, but she puts a ton of spin on it. Makes it harder to pass.
We were talking a few weeks ago, Doug, about a lot of times you get these hard server, and you get a girl who serves underhand and has success because it's a different look of the ball. Up in the middle, Burke flips that ball over, and it's going to be an over. And outside to Richardson, and they're going to call net on Leslie County.
Well, and Richardson drew the net violation there by going ahead and taking the swing. Being aggressive, even though she was back on her heels and may have just pushed it over. She said, nope, goes up, takes the swing, and draws Leslie into the net.
Cole with another serve. She goes to that back corner, but it's cut off. And going to be down point to Estill, 6-0. Coach Hubbard called the quick timeout early in this third set. So what do you think? What's he saying in that huddle right now? It's not a good way to start this third set.
So, and you've been in this situation, Coach. He's going to look at his girls and he's going to say, okay, one good pass, one good set, one good swing, and it erases all of that.
We start out with calm down.
Yeah. One good pass, one good set, one good swing, and we're out of this.
Yep.
But it's just it steamrolls on you, especially when you get somebody. Maddie Cole, she's been serving volleyball probably her whole life. And she's back there. I think she's either a senior or a junior. I'm looking for her on my list. She's a junior, junior setter, so she plays every rotation. She's always on the floor. She's not going to get rattled back there.
No.
They're going to have to make the pass, make the set, make the swing.
Yeah, it's simple. Get back to what you do. Pressure starts to build. We're in the third set here in the regional tournament.
Kylie Combs probably, I think, is the way to go here. They might look for Royce Osborne on the right side, but if you look the way they're set up, it would be hard for Osborne to get to the outside.
Right.
So it's probably going to be a Combs set.
Combs is going to switch to the outside.
They do go to the right side, but Osborne can't get over it. So
7-0 here. Estill County early on dominating this third set. It's been off the hand of Maddie Cole serving out there. She's back again. That's going to be up for Royce Osborne.
And she got, that's
another point as Roy Spencer makes the call. I didn't catch the number.
It was Royce Osborne, yeah.
All right. So back again, Maddie Cole. And she goes deep. And a little push.
Yeah, nothing Sarah Osborne could do. Yeah, nothing Sarah Osborne could do with the set there. She wisely just went ahead and took it over. Leslie able to stop the bleeding, though. Let's see if they can get something going on offense.
8-1. Puckett up to Richardson, and she swings. Played up by the libero. And the setter's out. And Puckett comes up. And a joust at the net is played back up.
Interesting. So Puckett made the right play there, going opposite side with that, but they had another swing, had another contact.
And that could have been a back row attack if she had jumped, but she wisely made contact with that floor out of the back row.
I tell you what that was, Steve. That was a total out-of-system play. Nobody's in system. It's whoever lasts the longest, right? And Estill County was able to outlast them.
And we have a second ball on the floor, so take a few seconds to get that. Don't know where that one came from.
Haley Richardson says, I'll serve them both.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Might as well 2 points each. As Robert Paddock will take that one into the stands of the souvenir, looks like. So
it's the regional tournament. You can tell which one's the game ball. It's the brand new one.
The one that's shiny. And on the block.
Ellie Burke was there to block it. She just couldn't press that block. We've talked about that all day, Steve. Got to get that press over the net.
Hand straight up, ball comes straight down every time, and you dead it out. Adds Osborne back to serve for Leslie. Puckett off her hands.
And here come the Lady Eagles. That was a big-time serve right there by Osborne. Let's see if she can put enough. And Osborne was if you remember, Osborne was on a big service run in the last set to give the Eagles a big lead. So
Puckett has a little stance where she tries to stand up out of that serve receive, and it popped that ball out the side. She's going to back row hit it. Over to Johnson. Johnson played up by Richardson. Going to be over by Burke.
Burke couldn't get a swing on it. She wasn't in position. Johnson will.
Johnson goes
just
long
out
at the
of
back.
bounds.
No touch at the net.
No, Lacey Puckett just pulled back from touching it on the back row, too. She reached for it and then pulled back at the last second. Ellie Burke back to serve.
She'll serve the ball into the net.
Oh, Ellie. She's just a freshman, Coach.
Yeah, she didn't quite get a full swing on that one.
Don't be too hard on her.
Oh, I'm hard on all of them. So that's,
she was trying to drop that one in short.
Yeah. A little bit of pressure as Roberts goes outside to Marlowe Puckett, and it's down.
Beautiful set.
Nice
Fooled everybody in the gym, all of the crowd, the coaches, everybody thought that ball was going to the middle.
I saw it coming.
Everybody but Matt Hudson was fooled by that play.
Matt Hudson said, Marlowe Puckett's going to hit this ball. You watch this. Everybody else thought it was going to the middle.
Back for Estill is Ellie Webb. And the set to Johnson, and she just plays it over.
Back up setter Lacey Puckett to Marlowe.
And she's going to cross court that one. Set her out.
She'll get a swing, though.
She gets a swing, and it might be played back in. And Osborne puts the ball up. Puckett goes long out the side.
Oh, just outside, yeah. Boy, you love to see a setter get a swing. They get so excited, don't they?
Oh, when they get a kill, you can't contain them. It's hard to get them back on the bus after that. So.
We've both had the opportunity to coach some athletic, smart setters, and they love to swing at a ball.
It's just like Hollywood. Everybody wants to be a movie star, and every movie star wants to be a musician.
Right.
So and Johnson with a swing, and she blocked at the net.
And
they're going to call that a lift.
It's going to be a lift. That's a good call.
She had a two-hand pull on that one.
She didn't have a choice. It was eating her up, but it was definitely a lift. Good call by Mike Milton there. Good swing by Johnson to make that work.
Back for Leslie is Sarah Osborne, and she just floats one in. Nice pancake, but Estill unable to play that ball up. And here comes Leslie, little bit by little bit.
Has Lacey Puckett run a pancake drill or two? You think that's 4 so far this game that she's been able to pull right off the floor?
She does a clinic each year, I think, over in Estill County. So Osborne with the serve. And they're going to go up for Marlowe Puckett, and that's touched, I thought.
Not only did I think we got a touch, I thought it got some line. Now, don't forget, folks, any part of the ball hits any part of the line, and that looked like it got a little line. But either way.
And it was definitely a touch, I think. But
the Lady Eagles are within 3.
Couple of the fans in the crowd looking up here shaking their heads. So who knows? Over to Puckett, and
they're going to call her in the net.
Yeah,
and that's unfortunate because she was really just tracking that ball.
Timeout, Estill County.
Had no intention of making a play on it.
Timeout, Estill County, as they want to slow this thing down. Leslie has pulled to within 2 here. Estill up 11-9. As we take a quick break, we'll be right back.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to BSN. We're here in Stanton, Kentucky, in our third set of our third match of the day. So far, we've seen Letcher County advance and Knott County advance to that second round. Both of these teams, Estill and Leslie, are trying to be the third team to make it to Monday. Back is Sarah Osborne for Leslie as she serves that ball in. And they're going to call net on number 11.
Sydney Riddle. So
yep,
she's there for the joust and doing her job and just couldn't stay out of the net right there.
She got a hand on the ball, but I think she turned her back and slid into the net when she tried to get back into offense. Up by Cole over to Puckett, and Puckett
backhands
blocked at the net.
Just bad timing. Might get another chance here. Going to get another
pops
chance.
It over.
Lacey Puckett sends a free ball over.
Up in the middle. That ball is down.
And more out-of-system volleyball, favoring whoever's behind, always. Whatever team is behind in points, if everybody's out of system, that's the team that's going to win the point almost every time.
We used to run drill after drill after drill, out-of-system drills, and it never really works.
Unpredictable situation.
Yep. You're never quite ready for what happens.
Big swing that time.
Off the block.
So, Kinley Napier, I love what she did there. First of all, she's not a big hitter.
Right.
She's not a big hitter. But she kept that ball in front of her. She was looking at that block the whole time, and she placed that ball where she needed to get it through.
You know, sometimes being smart is much better than being a super strong player. And best of all, she's a sophomore. So she's got a few years to grow and develop. We'll see more out of her.
Sharp play right there by Kinley Napier.
And that's going to be an overpass. Going to go outside to Johnson, who's up and swings and perfectly placed ball.
A perfect set.
Yep.
That was, Sarah Osborne put that ball exactly where Johnson wanted it.
And you saw that early on, those first two games we had this morning and the first one this morning and the one in the afternoon, passing becomes important.
Yeah.
If you don't get a good pass, you don't get a good set, and you don't get a good kill. 11-13. Cole puts that ball over, set by the libero, and Johnson will just play it over into the back row. And
good job by Cole.
There we go.
Making sure she puts a little more on that one.
The center kill we talked about, Doug, right there.
Going back to, and the Appalachian wireless kill to Maddie Cole.
That's right.
Going back to what you were talking about. Well, we'll say that in just a second. We'll let Marlo Puckett swing.
Puckett serves. And back row to Johnson.
Big back row swing right there. That was Royce Osborne with a huge back row cut. I like to see that. Back to your point, though, volleyball is the only game where if you don't play defense, you don't get to play offense.
Exactly.
And I know the Wolf County crowd that hears me say this a lot, they're tired of hearing it. But for you, Leslie and Estill fans, if you don't play defense, you don't get to play offense.
If you're always reacting to the ball, you're in trouble. Marlo Puckett, too strong, out the side.
She had the power. She just missed the direction on it. That she was headed for that corner and just hooked it.
Too much of an arm swing rather than that straight through.
And Leslie starting to build a lead after being down 5.
Johnson puts that ball in, and it's going to be
Royce Osborne giving no quarter and expecting none. If the ball is up, she's going after it. Coach Hubbard loving that aggressiveness.
Jalen Johnson back for Leslie. Nice knuckleball serve, and that's down.
The overpass gets them. Sometimes you're not ready for first contact coming back over.
Well, you got to get set. You got to have a little time. Our girls always love those. You count the overpasses that don't get touched, and we add those up for laps. Those were always fun. Puckett serves the ball in. And there's the dump
Osborne
by
with the dump.
setter.
Doesn't work.
And up for Richardson.
Beautiful swing. Beautiful swing. She took just a little off that and put just enough on it to get to that back row. She knew where it was empty. Nice job by Haley Richardson.
Yep. They had already checked out of that room and gone home back there in the corner. So there was plenty of space for that ball to land. Back is Puckett for the Engineers of Estill County as she serves. Trying to bring this back. As Royce Osborne just plays it over. Richardson off the block, but played by Leslie. And it's going to be up. Outside to Richardson. And they're going to call that out.
Just out. And I think it was out, Steve, but that was a whole lot closer than it looked like it was going to be.
Yep, I thought sure they was going to float.
Leslie missed 2 chances right there to get Royce Osborne a set. Royce obviously pulled off of one on her own, and then the other one went to the right side. But Estill couldn't make them pay, so Leslie rose.
And some great work there by Napier on the floor.
Perfect pass. Good set. Nobody home.
Burke. And just a tap by Osborne. It's just enough. And off the hands for a point.
Osborne smartly saw that the block was up in early. It was an early block. And so she just touched it over, and they couldn't do anything with it. Wear it.
That just tells you they're concerned that she has the ability to hit the ball.
That's right.
And it's going to be played over by Puckett, and Richardson pops that out the back. Timeout, Estill County, 19-14. Leslie County with the lead, and Estill County calls timeout. We're going to take a quick one, too. We'll be right back.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Welcome back here to downtown Stanton, Kentucky. Powell County High School, the host of the 2024 Regional Championship for the 14th Region. And we've seen Leslie County on a little bit of a run, Doug.
Well, it's been all offense. I mean, they're attacking and attacking.
Begley with the serve in. Burke's going to play it over for Estill. They've got to get aggressive here as Combs will go up and play it off the block.
And that's been the story for Leslie, folks. The last 10-point run, Leslie swinging and Estill's sending free balls over or pushing the ball. Or
at this level, you cannot win doing that. So, got to get a little more aggressive. Set by Marlowe Puckett.
Good set.
And
Good
Richardson
set from
down
the back row.
for the points.
Good job by Marlowe Puckett, recognizing that angle and putting that ball in front of Richardson.
That's what every coach wants, a good, tall blocker, hard hitter who can also set the ball.
Set the ball, yeah.
That's what you ask for at Christmas if you're a coach.
Marlowe Puckett is one more rotation from being in the front row, and Estill desperately needs offense.
Push to the back row. Puckett will take it.
See if Richardson
Cole will set it. Richardson.
Yes.
And they're going to call net on Leslie County. Number 8.
Haley Richardson taking care of it right now.
Yep, number 8 into the net. That's Combs. And 5-point lead now. Hubbard talking to Roy Spencer over there at the R2.
Ellie Webb coming in.
Yep, Ellie Webb checking in for Estill.
She's the second setter, and they may leave Cole in the back row to play a little defense here and let Webb set. We'll see what happens.
And perfect kill.
Big time swing.
Right between two defenders in that back row for Estill County.
Not a whole lot you can do with that. That was Kylie Combs, which we've seen Combs, her and we've seen Combs and Osborne blocking together, and then they split the front row. Osborne gets the most sets, and you know, rightly so. Osborne's the junior. She's, you know.
Serving for them is Lewis for Leslie County, Kaylee Lewis. And that's going to be played in and not played back over. 22-16.
And after winning the first set, Steve, this is starting to look critical for the Estill County Lady Engineers. What does Estill County have to do?
Right now, Estill is totally out of sync. They're not communicating well. If you notice, I like to watch their eyes and their shoulders. They're not communicating. They're not looking at each other. They're not talking. It's almost like they're totally out of sync. And Puckett goes long out the back. So you got to, if you're the coach, you've got to calm things down, get them back to where they were in that first set. Get them back on the same page. work on teamwork at this point, but in the regional tournament, it's hard to overcome that. So right now their shoulders are down and they're not making eye contact. That means they're not communicating. Outside, Royce Osborne, and that's out.
Just misses, yeah.
Yeah, not too far. That'll bring it 23-17 with Leslie County leading, and that will bring up to the line number 4, Haley Richardson.
And if you notice, Coach Muncie was helping Greg Napier make that call. She was making sure that he was on top of that. He was right there.
Off the hands and out of bounds.
That's the
set points, Leslie County.
And you said it, Steve, out of sync. We said, and I predicted in the first set that this would go 5 sets. This looked like evenly matched. Been all Leslie ever since. So, and then I jinxed them as a team. The whole team.
Osborne into the net. And the serve will go over to Burke for Estill County. Ellie Burke. As they stayed off that first. And now the second. Oh, and she goes into the net, giving this third set to Leslie. Leslie takes a 2-1 lead over the Engineers of Estill County. What must Estill do here, Doug?
Well, they've got to generate offense. You know, right now, they're serve receive. They're back on their heels. They're passing the ball wayward. The setter's on the run constantly. So, in system, they need some swings. Obviously, Marlo Puckett's got to get involved. We saw Haley Richardson working as hard as anybody, but you can't do it by herself. They've got to be able to do it when Marlo Puckett's in the front row. So, I think that's going to be key, is staying in system and then getting those outside swings.
Yeah, we'll come back in just a moment, see if Estill County can do that. Thank you for watching Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back in just a moment.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome back here to Stanton, Kentucky. We've seen a pretty good game so far, Doug. Looks like Leslie County, though, right now has the momentum. They've taken the last 2 sets to take a 2-1 lead over Estill County.
Well, and Steve, you asked the question before we took the break. What does Estill need to do to stay alive in this? Let me pose one to you. What does Leslie need to do to close this thing out?
Well, what they're doing is being aggressive, and that's what they have to do. Both sides, if they're going to win this match, if they're going to win this game, they have to be aggressive. And Estill had no choice at this point. But Leslie, if they want to end this thing quick and get back to hiding for a little bit of rest, then they've got to keep doing what they're doing, which is pounding the ball down on this Estill County team.
Well, Haley Richardson gets the first swing of the set.
Wow. We're playing pinball now. And up, Burke is blocked at the net. And off the back of Richardson, point in this 4th set. First point goes to Leslie County. That will send back Kaylee Lewis, the senior, to serve for Leslie. And she is long, as referee Gayhart raises that flag.
Well, I liked what libero Lacey Puckett did right there. She got in Marlowe's ear and was telling her, out, out, out. You know, it's the libero's job to see that, read it, and let everybody else know.
Off the hands of Leslie County, Sarah Osborne. And there again, we have Cole back at the service line making the difference. She blows the bubble as she sets to serve this ball. Outside, and Sarah Osborne goes long. Almost took out a plate of nachos, but they were able to dodge the ball and make it through that gauntlet.
Very Central crowd coming in for the 5 o'clock game.
That would have been a tragedy, a plate of nachos on the ground. As Cole serves again, outside to Combs, and that would have been out, but saved by Marlo Puckett. Burke plays the ball over. Osborne to Osborne, and that ball is down.
And Royce Osborne looks like she's hitting the volleyball, Steve. When the set goes in her direction, she looks like she's ready to hit a volleyball. That's all the difference.
Contact. Good solid contact. As she served that one in, and it's played back in, and Puckett will play it over. It's going to go to Sarah Osborne. Way back on the baseline. Outside to Johnson, who could do nothing but push it over. Puckett is long. Yeah, it looked like her approach was a little bit slow on that. Like she didn't get fully extended into that ball to put it down. That back row hit is a different type of hit, and if you don't hit it correctly or pull the ball down, you're out or in the net.
Well, and you can't fault Estill for overthinking everything a little bit. It's win or go home.
The pressure is on for sure. Up to Combs, and that would have been out. Contact by Puckett, point to Leslie. We're tied up again. Osborne puts the ball into play, and they let that one sail on through. They thought about it, both of them.
Both the Pucketts looked at each other and said, no, we'll let that one go.
Not today, and it sails out of bounds. Richardson puts the ball in play.
Good pass.
Set.
Oh, that's not going to get it done yet. Yeah. And I'm not sure that ball was even going to get over if she'd let it go.
No, I don't think so. But she needed that kill in the record book,
Marlo
so
Puckett gets the Appalachian Wireless kill.
And Richardson with the serve. And into the net. There was no contact. That was a 4-hit, exactly.
That's why I don't like that push shot right there. Yep. That's it.
It's hard to control. If you're not above the net, you're not above the net, it's going into the net that close. Going to go outside to Johnson, who does swing.
Good swing.
And that's going to be set to Marlo Puckett.
And another good swing.
Nice swing. And that's going to be pushed across and down by Burke for Estill.
Not exactly a birthday ball, but Burke all over it. She saw it coming and was like, nope, not here.
That was probably an anniversary ball, not quite birthday.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been.
And Richardson, too much arm, goes out the back.
letting these Lady Eagles stay in this set. I'd like to see Estill down 2-1 really get aggressive here and try and put this thing away early.
Well, they've got the right player in the front row here. They've got to take advantage of that opportunity. As Roberts plays the ball in.
She's in transition. She takes the big swing and she gets the kill. So
off chest
as
Johnson.
Advertised, Marlowe Puckett on the outside doing exactly what she's supposed to do when she's over there. Get Appalachian Wireless kills for her team.
That will send Burke. Ellie Burke back to serve for Estill. And she goes into the net.
We need a sponsor for service errors.
Pass. It'd have to be like an auto body collision repair. You know, when you make a mistake.
Maybe injury lawyer.
Yeah, there you go. When you make a mistake, call so-and-so. That will send Sarah Osborne back. And she drops
beautiful
in
serve.
a beautiful,
well, we've
beautiful
talked about that stack that Estill runs out of this rotation, Steve. And basically what it is you've got Marlowe Puckett, and she's supposed to be on the right side. They want her on the outside, so they stack everybody over here to get her in her natural position. But they leave that side open for that short serve.
And you're putting Ellie Webb, a freshman, over there with the responsibility of covering almost a third of the court.
And so far tonight, she's missed 2, so let's not, let's not completely, but nonetheless.
But I'm just saying that's a lot of pressure for a freshman in a regional tournament.
Now Webb is going to serve and see if she can stay on the floor a little longer.
Rough ball, and it's touched at the net. Oh, my. Miscommunication there.
Yeah, Richardson had a much better opportunity to set that than Lacey Puckett did, and she just didn't call her off. I think in that situation, Richardson, even though Puckett's the libero, Richardson's she the senior.
Right.
Yeah, so she's got to call her off. Haley Richardson's got to call her off on that.
Brenniger will check in for Estill. She'll be back in that hot corner that we've seen so far. A little different stack.
Good pass right there by
Puckett, and she plays it over. I believe that was the left hand, wasn't it?
As backhanded looked like it. Cole just didn't get it deep enough. This one will be
on
better.
The outside, she swings around to this other side, and they're going to play it over. Set outside to Puckett, and she blocked.
Free ball coming.
I always growled. You need to turn around and play that.
Out of system. Going to have to send the free ball here.
And that almost worked. Outside to Osborne.
Running
Seems
shot.
like they've both taken a little steam off the ball here. Just trying to be conservative. Outside to Osborne, and she's in the net.
Yeah, she was just under that the whole way.
Yeah, that was a little awkward swing there. I don't know. Looks like she started her approach a little quick and got too far under it. Could not recover. That will send Marlowe Puckett for Estill County back to serve. And she goes into the net. As the Perry County Central players are coming in, I have not seen Wolfe County's team yet.
Fashionably late.
They will be here, I'm sure. As Richardson goes up.
Cole had a hold of that ball a long time on that set.
Yeah,
that got away with
it. That ball, same way there. That ball came off a little slow off the hands of Osborne.
Had a hold of that for a little while.
What is it they call that? Prolonged
contact. She was able to turn it and set it. Not sure it was legal, but counted. Good set, a good serve right there. Cross court.
Outside to Combs, and it's touched at the net.
Good pass.
Going to go back row to Puckett, who just drops that one in.
And gets away with it. Wow. From the back row, the touch shot, and they just didn't recognize it quick enough, which she has to, in their defense, she has burned them back there. She can flat smoke one from back there. But
when she started her approach, you could see the wings back up to that corner
and
where
they
she
never recovered,
And Lacey Puckett will be back for Estill to serve. And she goes long out the back. That will send Haley Lewis back for Leslie County.
And the senior pushes it all the way back. Push Marlowe Puckett as far off the net as she can.
That's touched at the net. And set up. And a free ball from Cole. Back to Osborne. Puckett. A little bit of rotation coming
Good
off
idea right there. Good idea by Puckett to get that forward and let Richardson swing on it. They didn't get anything out of it, but still better than free ball. And it's going to get them another chance.
As Richardson swings, and she's long, no touch.
No touch.
I think that ball actually went under the curtain.
Well, it's not coming back.
Nope. Going to have to be retrieved from under the curtain as Roy Spencer will get the backup game balls while we have two.
That's why there's two. Powell County High School sprung for two for this tournament. So
two brand new balls.
Two brand new game balls.
So this may be the first time this one's been out. I'm not sure. And going to be played over. Lacey Puckett. And a little bit long on that. But Osborne drops the ball in for another point. And guess what? We're tied. 12-12.
12-12.
Set by Cole. Puckett out of the back row, and she does it again.
Swing. That was obviously down the whole way.
Yeah, you couldn't.
Good communication.
Couldn't ask for much better of a shot, that's for sure. Perfect control right into that back corner. Marlo Puckett. Going to be set up in the middle. A little miscommunication there. I'm not sure that was where that ball was intended to go. And Richardson will throw it over. Combs.
Interesting.
They're going to call two on that. Definitely.
He's going to get her on that one. And that's the first of those calls we've seen. And so you're going to get a little bit of a crowd reaction just because they've wanted several before that one. But that one was egregious.
Yeah, that one does count. That one was very visible. And I think everybody in the gym knew it. Outside. And that's
nice
down
job
for Jenna
Nice
Sizemore.
job by Sizemore going cross court and using the whole court, but getting that ball down and in. And the Lady Eagles staying within one here, trying to shut this thing out. Ended early.
And Estill County had shifted entirely to that right side.
Good serve.
Overpass. Played outside for Johnson, who tips it. Cole over to Richardson, and that's off the block and unable to get it across. Lacey Puckett coming out of the back row trying to pop that ball up as it hit the net, but unsuccessful.
Well, and Richardson did a good job once it got blocked of keeping it alive, but Puckett couldn't get to it quick enough.
Marlo Puckett plays it up. A push over and returns the favor. Oh, and Burke didn't quite get all of that, but it was enough.
Well, I think missing it helped.
Yeah. And Leslie County calls timeout here as we're 1 point separates these two teams. What are you seeing out there right now, Doug?
Well, they're evenly matched in that they're evenly out of system. They, both of these teams, it's one swing, and if that one doesn't get down, it looks like fifth grade playground volleyball to me. I mean, it looks like middle school PE.
You think that's nerves, or what do you think?
I think you've got one team that's like, if we win this, it's over, and we've got another team that's just desperately trying to stay in this tournament.
Hanging on for life, right?
Sure, yeah.
And that's what we're seeing out of these two teams. They're gritty, they're playing, they're going after the ball.
Yes.
We've seen some, tremendous recoveries, but nothing really in system. And this time of the year, you've got to be putting that ball down. You've got to be hitting the ball hard. Like you said, you're getting one or two hits in a series, but the rest of it is just short of running around trying to catch up to the ball.
And it's whoever messes up last loses the point, basically. Is that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the we've seen a lot of points scored that way, or at least
this really is a critical timeout for both teams because somebody here is going to take off on a run.
Somebody's going to make a run, and that team's going to win this set. And that could either be the game for Estill or
send it to 5.
Or send it to 5.
Up for Combs.
There's the in-system swing that we talked about, and it counts.
Blocked out off the hands of it. Looked like Puckett and maybe Burke. I'm not sure who got the other hand on that, but definitely multiple blockers made contact with that ball.
Coach Hubbard called that play. He wanted that right side swing, and they were able to execute.
Roberts put the ball in play. Puckett And we're going to go outside.
In the
and
middle.
Down. Wow.
In the middle.
I thought that ball was going out.
Yeah, I know. It looked like she was taking it deep, but Ellie Burke cuts it off in the middle.
We've got Ellie Burke and Ellie Webb, I think, on this team.
Yep.
So that's going to send Ellie Burke back, the freshman, number 1 for Estill County. She makes her approach, makes contact, and puts it in. And Johnson
probably going to be out
ball.
of bounds. Yeah.
Yeah, we always taught if it's above your head and you have to jump, it's definitely out of bounds.
Don't touch it.
Let that thing go.
Especially if you're an outside hitter, you got a little length about you.
Yep, if you've got to jump, it's out of bounds. Don't do that. 33 will check in to serve. That's Sarah Osborne. She gets her bounces in. They all have their own little routine that they go through. And she floats a knuckleball really back. And Ellie Webb can't handle that one.
And so what was the meeting, Steve, when they said, how long should we give these girls to serve?
You got 5 seconds. From the time he blows the whistle, they should be counting 5 seconds. I've seen some of them push it right up, and I have seen a few. It's basically a delay of game call, if it was a football call. And I've seen it a couple times, but it's not something you see a lot unless it's an egregious time back there to get ready.
And now I've heard referees say that they will, as soon as you start your service.
Right.
So it's not necessarily you have to strike the ball, but as soon as you start your approach or make the toss.
Yeah, you have to be moving. Yeah. I think the NFHS rule says you have to be moving forward.
Right.
So you have to be either moving your arm forward or moving your body forward for that to count. And we're tied again. And we go into the net.
And we're not tied.
And we're no longer tied. 18-17, Leslie County takes the 1-point lead. As we can see over in the far corner, the Wolf County team has arrived, so we will have an evening game.
There will be an evening game.
There won't be a forfeit.
Wolf versus Perry. It's not time for it yet. And Estill's hoping they have to wait a while.
We've still got more game here.
Oh, that's a birthday ball. That's a birthday ball. And which one of them got the Appalachian Wireless kill? Was it Royce Osborne?
Lauren Osborne.
Okay, so.
And Leslie and Estill County calls timeout here as Leslie jumps out to a 2-point lead. We'll take a real quick break and hear from one of our sponsors and be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
We are back. Estill County just used their second timeout and final timeout. They have no means now of slowing down this game.
And Leslie right on the cusp of that magic 20 number.
That's right. Leslie County served the ball in.
Beautiful pass.
Set up to Marlowe Puckett.
Count it.
And they're going to call that down, but I think Puckett was in the net, but they did not call it.
Well, the pass, the set, the swing, everything about that was perfect. If Puckett was in the net, so be it.
She dragged her hand down. They can forgive a few of those things, right? And Puckett back to serve. And Richardson will pop it up.
Good idea, getting it back.
Off the touch, but we're going to go outside to Osborne, who drops it over the block. Double blocker standing there waiting.
So smart.
Osborne drops it in.
So smart, the play right there by Royce Osborne. And first of all, Haley Richardson, perfect job not being too aggressive. Bring that ball back. Let's get a swing on it. But Royce Osborne just doing defense and offense for the ladies.
Osborne's able to scan that court and see where the weakness is. And we have another point. Leslie jumps up 21-18 over the Leslie County girls, and
Estill's on the verge of desperation volleyball. Yeah,
21 for Leslie, Estill County 18.
Yeah,
I'll get it right. I'm old.
Estill needs a side out right here.
Long, and they're going to call in
Good
the
job.
net, but they're going to let the kill stand. But actually, you had two Leslie players in the net. They're going to let the kill stand.
Well, good job by Maddie Cole keeping the ball away from everybody anyway. So
that will send
Estill desperately needed that side out. Keep it at a 2-point lead, something a little more manageable.
Lacey Puckett served that ball in. Roberts plays it up. Osborne to Holmes.
Did she see that? Did she see that, Steve, or did she just?
I think she did. I think that wrist was turned the proper way.
Wow, that was impressive. She's coming and able to see the spot and hit it behind her, basically.
She literally switched that hit in midair.
Fantastic
that's
job right there.
That's difficult. That will put Lewis back to serve. And Marlo Puckett plays it up.
Going to get it back. Back row swing.
Back row swing. Not as much force on that one.
Birthday ball.
Happy birthday to Ellie Burke. Happy birthday. Sing it, Doug. There we go.
And for your present, you get an Appalachian Wireless kill.
There you go. That will send Cole back for Estill County.
Maddie Cole is a serving specialist. Let's see what she can do here. She carved them up once upon a time.
2-point lead for Leslie. And a little setter dump. That wasn't successful. Richardson goes up, and they're going to say there was a touch. Leslie County's coach, highly animated, saying
really
there was not a
touch.
touch.
He really wanted 4 there.
Yep.
Didn't get it.
And that one off the hands of Burke. Kill for Leslie. That'll send them to 23.
Now,
2 points away.
Now, Coach Over to stop complaining about that touch, or the no touch.
Sometimes scoring a point cures all of those ills that you have in life. That will send Osborne back for Leslie. She served the ball in. Played up to Richardson, off the block, kept alive. Oh, miscommunication there.
Coach, did you ever find yourself arguing a point? You ended up winning the point. You were still arguing.
I've argued my way home over points before. So 2 days later, I've argued points. So. And the worst thing is you can go watch Bluegrass Sports Nation and see exactly what you did. And you still argue the point.
Haley Richardson. Haley Richardson's 1 point away from tying this thing up, by the way.
I can go back 5 years and watch film and still argue points. So. Richardson puts the ball in play, and it's too long.
And it's too low, so it's going to be match point.
Set point, match point here for Leslie County. Set point, match point. Estill has got to be aggressive here. They have got to stave off.
Yeah, they've got to know they're not out of this. It's 24-22. And Autumn Roberts.
Yep,
yeah,
Roberts
Autumn
back
Roberts.
to serve. And that ball is up. Over to Marlo Puckett, and she plays it in.
Nice job by Puckett there, using both hands.
And their setter is out. Going to be backup setter, Puckett.
Oh, good swing.
Going to go outside to Johnson, and Johnson tries to go down the line, but she can't quite pull it. Going to be over to Marlo Puckett. Outside to Johnson. Nope.
Roberts
is going to take that one, yep. Puckett tries to go short.
Can't find the spot.
Nice little rally here. Back row Richardson. And some miscommunication. A little dump. Almost in the net there.
And again, out of system a lot right there. Richardson with the chance to push her free ball. She takes the swing, and it's the difference. It's the difference in scoring the point.
Enough.
Yeah,
just enough. It's sometimes, in the record book, those things don't get marked down, those plays that alter the course of the game. But sometimes it can be the smallest little thing.
And it's do or die again for Estill.
Outside, and that played up by Cole, and it's over to Marlo Puckett. Being rather conservative here. We go outside to Johnson, and
that's the game.
25-23, Leslie County claims their spot in Monday night against Knott County as they will play the number 1 team in the region. Leslie County claims this one 3-1. We'll be right back. We'll take a quick break, come back, wrap this one up, and get ready for one more game this evening.
It's the season of saving and upgrading with Appalachian Wireless. Get an iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. You heard me right, on us. With a new or renewed line on any Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan, it's like they're giving it away. They kind of are. An iPhone 15, 128 gig on us. Visit your favorite Appalachian Wireless location or AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions. It's the season of savings because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Welcome back. It's good to have you here with us in Bluegrass Sports Nation. We are wrapping up the third match of the day. Leslie County survives an early victory, first set victory by Estill County to win this one 3-1. Doug, they unfortunately for the Estill County team, that means that there's quite a few seniors that have played their last game.
Yeah, so our seniors, Marlo Puckett, Haley Richardson, and Taryn Bell. Obviously, Taryn wasn't able to play this game anyway, but Taryn Bell, Marlo Puckett, Haley Richardson, all three seniors, they all played their last game in Estill County uniform. Haley Richardson takes home the Whitaker Bank All-Tournament Team honor for Estill County, and so congratulations, Haley Richardson. She's an All-Tournament Team member. And, you know, the last set, Steve, it looked like Estill had enough to stay in it and maybe turn it, and ultimately Leslie just outlasted them.
I'm not sure, but I think we had two different lead changes there, flipped back and forth as we went. But you know, the real thing is, sadly for those girls, Marlo Puckett, a tremendous career. We've seen her for many years. She's been, you know, an important part of that team. And certainly, absolutely, Richardson, we saw her tonight. She deserved that all-tournament team win tonight because she gave everything she had out there on that floor. She was involved in almost every single play. But, of course, Estill County, they will go home, but Leslie County survives to play again. That means Monday night they will be taking on the number one favorite in this region, the Knott County Patriots. And I think that game is actually scheduled for 8 o'clock here at Powell County, so they're going to have the late night game. So that means they won't be getting home till late.
They're going to pretend like that drive home doesn't even exist. They're just going to focus on the game. And, you know, Knott and Leslie have had some epic showdowns, just big-time games, and no doubt Monday night's not going to be any different. Leslie is up to the task. We saw it. We saw their offense. Coach Hubbard's got his girls believing that they can win this region, and it's going to be a great game Monday night.
You know, for a first-year coach, didn't seem like he had a whole lot of jitters over there on the coaching side. Sometimes coaches make mistakes. I know there was one time a coach made a mistake. That's the only one time ever.
Just the one time.
But, you know, he played through that, did a great job. He kept his girls calm when Estill would have their runs, and they had runs every single set. When Estill would come back 5 or 6 points here, 7 points there, whatever it was, Estill really made them play the game they had to win tonight. So congratulations to Leslie County. Congratulations on a great season. We want to say, you know, great job. Estill County goes 16-16. They started out rough, but really came on at the end of the year, and that's what you want. They go 9-7 in the region. So that's a tremendous thing to build on. And the good thing is, on their roster, lots of 8th graders, lots of freshmen,
right.
lots of sophomores.
Sure, absolutely.
So we're going to see big things out of Coach Zerhusen's team next year. And, of course, Leslie County lives to go on.
And honestly, Leslie County, the last thing I'll say about them, overcoming the adversity they had in the district championship game, being down 2-0 to this Perry County team that we're getting ready to watch against Wolfe County, and then coming back and winning it. I think Coach Hubbard was able, that was the perfect scenario going into the regional tournament, because that tells you, stay calm, we're never out of it. Estill won the first set tonight. Didn't rattle Leslie at all. They rattled off three straight, come back and just close out the Estill County Lady Engineers. So
by far the best game we've seen so far. We expect this next game that'll be coming up, what about probably 45, maybe 30 minutes, because they're over there already flipping the coin for this set. Wolfe County Perry Central will kick it off here. So we're going to go off the air for just a few moments, get something to drink, reset, and come back and talk about Wolfe County versus Perry Central. Should be another great game here in the 14th region. For myself, Steve Bowling, Doug Elam, and our chief engineer from the Hall of Fame of Broadcasting, Matthew Hudson, we want to say thanks for watching. We'll be right back with another great game for Bluegrass Sports Nation.